It was everything but fine, to be very, very sincere. Okay, let's go into the details. Hi everyone, it's Angel. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Anyways, this YouTube channel has been quite inactive lately because I'm talking about I want this to be my diary, but I don't be posting the real things that go on in my head. Okay, sorry for the accent change. It's because of the content I watch, to be very honest. But technically in my head, I want this to be my diary, but I just find it really difficult to do. You know, I don't know how to explain that. It's like I want to be posting the things that go on in my head, but I don't know what to start with. For starters, it's results day. I just got my results, and I just want to talk about the things that I went through during the GCSE period. Like, just want to share my story. I'm 16 years old right now, but I moved to the UK when I was 14 years old. Cute, right? I moved here when I was 14. I did not know anybody except my family, you know, my dad, my mom, my extended family. Those are the only people I knew. I had no friends. Except my friends from Nigeria, my one best friend that stuck with for life, you know? And I was so scared of making friends, of meeting new people, of going to a new school. I was terrified to the bone. And I was also insecure. Like, what if I'm not like the other girls? What if I'm low-key chopped or high-key chopped? What if they're all bad bitches and I'm just, yeah, you know? And my insecurities got the best of me. And after moving to the UK for like spending 6 months at home doing nothing, because we still had to like get comfortable, rent a place, move into a new house, do all of those stuff, join school. I joined school in year 10, but it was the last week. So the last week was basically just a bunch of activities. We were going to the beach and all that stuff. And I was like, okay, maybe this is not too bad. But I was still hella insecure. I was still hella scared because I felt hella inferior because all the other girls were pretty and I just felt like I wasn't pretty enough, or I wasn't gorgeous enough, or I wasn't like the other girls and they were all better than me and I should just stop trying. I feel like that's like something that a bunch of insecure girls go through, but they never talk about it. Insecurities is more than just, oh, I feel a little bit overweight or this. Imagine having insecurities, body dysmorphia, ADHD, anxiety, combine everything together and then be a new kid. It was tough. Very, 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 very tough. And then when we were going to the beach, I had nothing to wear because I just moved here. I didn't know what to put on, so I just put on like some joggers and like a shirt that my mom got me, and it was fine. Actually, I was overthinking a lot for absolutely no reason. I met a friend. She's Nigerian. Her name is Princess, and Princess was the most loveliest thing ever. Like, she was so sweet, and she still is because we're still friends. And she made me feel like, okay, maybe this is my home away from home, because she also just moved here. So we're like, you know what, let's lock into it. And we both became really close. And I came back for year 11, starting of year 11 in September. The nerve-wracking feeling when I started school. I didn't know what to expect. And it started to get a little bit more serious than it originally was. I started going to classes, I started meeting new people, I started talking to people. I had a new friend group. Like, I had a whole friend group, and it was so nice. I had like male friends, female friends, random passerbys, and I genuinely felt like, okay, maybe I was just overthinking a little bit, until it hit me. I'm not gonna be on here and lie to you and be like, oh, it was perfectly fine and I was overthinking and everything was gonna be perfectly okay. No, it wasn't. Girl, it wasn't. It was everything but fine, to be very, very sincere. Okay, let's go into the details. First day of school, everything was chill. It was nice. I was like, cute. getting to know people. First week, cute. Second week, cute. Until the third week, I started to bump into people that were racist. And for disclosure, I'm in the UK, but I'm in the parts of the UK, I'm in the north. It's predominantly white around here. There are not that many black people, so it wasn't really that cute. And I bumped into this set of girls that were so freaking racist. The racism was like, this girl, I was with my friend in lunch. That was why I stopped eating in the lunchroom. I was in lunch with my friend, right? And we're eating. This girl started to like make little comments, like say things, but I was just ignoring it. I was just passed through my ear. Like, I don't care what she has to say. She's just talking shit, you know. I don't care. And she started to talk about how something stinks around here. Mind you, it's just me and her and the whole aisle. Like, during this table, her and her friend group, I and my friend are in this table, and like there's nobody else around us. Like, the rest of the school is on the other side. So I don't know what you mean by something stinks around here, because I know you're not talking about me, because I don't stink. I smell good. I smell good. It's one of the things I care about the most, smelling nice, okay? I would do anything to smell nice. And she goes, something stinks around here. And I ignore it. My friend is like, just brush it past your hair, just ignore it. And she goes, I hate black people. The hell? I am black, sitting right next to you, and you go, I fucking hate black people. And the snottiest, you know, the mean girls, the white mean girls that are portrayed by TV, that exact voice. She's like, oh my god, I hate black people. And I was starstruck. I was like, what are we talking about? Why are we talking about hating black people? What is going on? I'm so confused. And I turn to the side and I go, with the most side eye ever. And she dead looks at me. She's like, what? You know exactly what you did. What you mean, what? You know what you did. What do you mean, what? We both know what you just said. And you're asking me what? And my friend is like, what happened? Because she went to go get food and she wasn't there. And my friend is like, what happened? And I'm like, because she just said she's black people. And my friend was like, oh, let's square up. Girl is ready to fight in any instance. She was like, fuck you, bitch. And she was cussing them out, like at the top of her lungs. And this girl goes, oh my god, like I look like, she told me, she said, black people look like monkeys or chimpanzees, but around like monkeys, chimpanzees kind of thing, and apes. She's like, black people look like that. I was like, you look like an ape. You look like an ape. Don't piss me off, because I'm an insult. And I got so mad. I went to the end of the year. I told her, I was like, oh, this girl was being racist, da da da. She did nothing about it. She was just she just called the girl out and just told her, oh, you should stop being racist. And I thought it was a fucking joke. Like, what? You just told her, oh, you should stop being racist. You're not gonna do anything about it. But if I did something, they're gonna say, oh, I'm bullying her. The double standards, the nerve. Like, I was like, all right, fine, I'm gonna brush that to the side. I'm gonna say anything about it, because I don't have the time or the energy for this. Days went by, things happened. When I saw her in the hallway, she would give me smug looks. I would give mine back, because I don't got time for your bullshit. That was when I realized, like, I can talk down on myself, I can be insecure, I can have low self-esteem, but the minute somebody else tries to do like anything to me or be mean to me or bully me, I put my guard up. Like, I be on defense standby. It's like my brain is wired different. I'm not explaining. Like, I can bully myself in the mirror, look at the mirror and go, you're ugly, you're this, you're that, you know? But then the minute somebody else tries to do it to me, I'm ready to square up. Like, I'm pretty much sure there are a bunch of people out there that relate to me, but that's just who I am. Like, I cannot have somebody else talking shit about me. Like, I just can't take it. I can't take it. I get so mad and so defensive. It's insane. But after all of this, days went by, things happened. School was chill, but just didn't feel like how it should have felt. It didn't feel like how I wanted it to feel. It felt completely not different, but like just not what I wanted. Just not what I had in the back of my mind. Just not what I thought it was gonna be. So I was genuinely like, I don't like this. I did not like it at all. So after everything, I went ahead and I tried to like continue my life. And I was the kind of person, I am an AA, so I get sick really easily. And I have this migraines that are so hard to handle. Like they throw me off. Like if you're my friend, you probably see me. Like I get headaches so quickly. And I just like get so sick. Like so, it was just not good. So I used to get sick a lot. I used to get time off school because I was sick and all this stuff. And it got to a point that I got too much time out of school, allegedly, because I don't think I got that. Like I was still in my 80% attendance. Like I wasn't even below the average. So what are we talking about? Like, I don't get it. And I had one day. Okay, so whenever I have my periods, the first 2 days were hell for me. Like it's the worst pain ever. But I always try to like toughen up and act like I'm that shit. Girl, I'm dying on the inside. God forbid, but you know what I mean. So I went to the end of the year and I was like, oh my God, I've got my periods, I'm sick, and this, I'm stained, like all my clothes are stained and everything. I was like, okay, I can go home. I live approximately 3 minutes away from the school. So I went home, I changed, and I called my dad. I was like, I don't think I want to go back to school. Like, I feel so freaking sick. Let me stay at home. It was like, he can't just tell me to stay at home. Like, I have to go to school and tell them that I want to stay at home so they can give me the permission slip to stay at home, because they only give me permission slip to go and come back. And like, it could turn into a whole legal thing, issue and all those stuff. Like, the social services be trying to take kids all the time. So he was like, you know what, just go to school, try to explain yourself and all of that. And I went to school and I stood outside this woman's office and I was crying my eyes out because I was in pain. And I told her, I don't think I can stay in school any longer. I need to go home. She said no. Every single time she said no. Teachers intervened. She told the teachers no. Like, a teacher saw me crying. She was like, can you call my dad? Can you call your dad? And I didn't have like data on my phone, internet on my phone to call him. So it was like, I can't even call my dad if I wanted to. So I don't know. She just has to let me go home. She was like, no, you're not going home. I begged and begged and begged and begged. And she was like, no, you're not going home. You're staying in school. I said, I cannot do this anymore. I need to go home. I need to go take my meds. I need to go do this. I need to go do that. She was like, no. If you can get your parents to bring your meds to you in school, that's sure, but you can't go home. And do you know what made it so annoying? It's the fact that I felt like she was being racist, and I know for a fact that she was, because she started to pick on me. Started to talk about, oh, you're not gonna be able to go to prom if your attendance gets lower than this. I said, I don't want to go to prom. I don't care about prom. What? I'm not like every other girl who has prom at the back of my mind and just prom. I don't want to go. I don't care. You can eat up your prom for all I care. I don't want to go. I want to go home because I'm dying of period pain. It's just like, oh, when you get to the workforce in the nearest future, you're gonna have to work even if you're in your period. I said, woman, who told you I'm gonna work? I'm not going to a 9 to 5. I'm not like you. Sorry. I don't plan to be stuck in a 9 to 5. If you do, good for you, but not me. I know what it's like when I get really sick, so I don't plan on doing a 9 to 5. What are you gonna say about that now? And she's like, I don't care. You're not going home. And I stood outside her office. I am not the type to get in fights, to fight around, because I tried my best to keep things calm and classy half the time. Emphasis on half the time. Sometimes I be cool, but I tried to collect it, keep it together, keep it classy, keep it demure. But she was not making me keep it demure. She was pissing me off. And I decided to stay outside her office and wait for her to come out of the office and finally do something about this, because I'm not going to no flipping class like this. I cannot handle going to a class in that much pain. And she was like, okay, fine, right? And she was like, she genuinely didn't care. And a little bit more backstory on me. During the GCSE period, before the GCSE period, I had this whole thing where I used to stay in school till 5 p.m. to revise. I was that much of a academic person, and I stood in school for so long to revise and all of that. But she knew that. So she knows it's not that I'm trying to escape from school. I am genuinely in pain, because I'm not the kind of student who wants to escape from school. I'm the kind of student who wants to get home and treat myself and then do a little bit more maths while we're on at it or something. And she was like, no. I was so pissed off. I was so mad. And then some other kids came in. I don't know what conversation they had in the room, but this girl didn't look like she was in pain, didn't look like she needed to go home, all the stuff. But all they did, she said, she immediately signed a permission slip and let this girl go home. 5 different people right in front of me. She gave them a permission slip and let them go home. And these girls were white. And she signed a slip to let every single one of them go home. And I was there crying in pain while bleeding. And she told me to go to my maths class. She made me go, technically. And then I had no choice, because I just went to the class. I just went, because there was literally nothing I could do. Then just go. Sorry for the whole change in everything, but there was technical difficulties, but I have to continue the video and tell you guys what I really think. So I'm just gonna continue from exactly where I left off. After all of that happened, I realized that yes, I was in fact scared to join a new school. But I wasn't scared for absolutely no reason. And it's not like, oh, when I joined, I found reasons to not be scared. I still found reasons to not want to be there. And now I'm more terrified because I'm going into another new school. And I'm like, what if I find reasons to also not be here? But I know for a fact that through and through, God is going to be with me. He's going to guide me. And for sure, I would be less scared, But it's not something you just do like that quickly. It's gonna take time, effort, and a bunch of other stuff. So it's like, am I really gonna be doing this again? And I've thought to myself over time, and I've said, there is no point in dragging on over something that has happened. It has happened. People have been mean to me. I leave them with God. God will figure that out with them. It's not in my place to judge them or get mad at them or do anything that is like, it's just not in my place. So I'm just gonna keep on telling myself that God will deal with that. I don't need to think about it. I just need to move on and think of how I'm gonna continue to spend the rest of my days in the world, because the end goal is to get to heaven. And before we get there, we have to figure out that we're gonna figure our way out in the world. So I'm like, I don't know if this makes sense to you, but it makes so much sense to me, because it's like, yes, they wronged me. Yes, they pissed me off. Yes, they were racist. Yes, they did all sort of things to me. But that's just best in character development. Like, if you think about it, all those things that happened to me shaped me into a better person. Now I know how to handle the next time someone is being racist to me. I don't get mad. I don't whine. I don't cry. I just leave you be. That's your business. But if you do it to a point, like this is it, when it's me, I don't get that mad. Like, you're being racist to me, I'm gonna be like, oh, yeah. Like, I'm obviously upset about it, sure thing, but it depends. Like, yes, I'm gonna get mad. I'm gonna be like, what the hell, are you stupid? Are you this? Are you that? But then now I'm like, do I really need to waste my time getting mad over someone who is doing all of that? Like, no, I don't. I really don't. They had their chance and they messed it up. I'm just gonna let my future speak for itself. They had their chance and they chose to mess it up. It's not my business. It's not in my place to get mad. It's not in my place to judge them. Let them be. Let God deal with that for me. Let God do it. But when you mess with my family, don't try it. My family and my friends, I don't play about those people. Like, I get mad real quick when it comes to my family and my friends, more than I get mad about myself. Obviously, I get mad because this is it. I don't get mad when you're being racist and all this stuff. But if you're talking about my insecurities, oh, it's on sight. Yeah, it's on sight. But when you're talking about things like being racist and all this stuff, what if I just do that about my insecurities as well? Like, what if I sit down and I try to tackle my insecurities and I try to tackle the flaws and I try to tackle the healing and the process? I know it's a long process, but it's not that long, girl. I promise it's not that long. And I just want to see if I could tackle it. Like, I don't know. I may think I can, but I probably should be able to. So I just want to see how far I can push myself into becoming like a better person for myself. Even though I've been through all of this stuff, I'm just trying to change, guys. I just want to be a better person. It's grown women we want to give at the end of the day. So let's just see how well I can figure out my insecurities, because I don't be playing about those. But anyways, that's it for today. That's my little story about how not so good, but good my entire year 11 went. Not entire, but back to school story. Like, so yeah, see you in my next video and we'll talk more about everything. Like, let's see how well we can actually heal. Bye guys, I love you guys so much and thank you for watching.